Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into today's video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing some koi fish nails, and this is a nail set that I have been wanting to do for such a long time, and I'm so happy that I was actually able to do it in today's video. But instead of doing our normal tutorial based video, we are going to be focusing more on your relaxation, and this is something that I've been wanting to try for such a long time. So I will be popping in here and there to give you a rundown on exactly what I'm doing, but for the most part I will try and keep everything nice and chill for today. As you can see, we are starting out this nail set with just a little bit of nail prep. I'm first going in with my metal cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to push back all of the excess skin, and I'm just making sure to be very gentle because I don't want to cause any damage. Afterwards, I'm going to take my nail drill and I'm just going to go ahead and use my cuticle bit to further lift up and remove any excess cuticle. And when you are using cuticle bits like this one, definitely make sure that you are holding it parallel to your nail plate. And for reference, when I am working on top of the natural nail, I do like to use this on the lowest speed, which is 3000 RPMs. So because I'm only going to be keeping this nail set on for the video, I'm going to be putting on a peel off base coat. And for me, I do like to use a little bit of cuticle oil mixed with my Makartt peel off base coat. If you are someone who changes their nails frequently like I do, I definitely do recommend investing in a peel off base coat. However, for longevity, this is definitely not recommended. So for this nail set, we're going to be doing a hybrid between almond and stiletto nails. And I haven't done this nail shape in about a year, so I really wanted to go ahead and try it again. So just to make it easier for me, I'm going to be using some stiletto nails for today. And for anyone who may be wondering, I do like to do a press-on for my pinky nail. I have mentioned this in a past video as well as on my community tab, but I'm currently not working on top of my pinky nail as I am treating it for nail fungus. So this is just the best option for me to make sure that I am leaving the nail alone and allowing it to heal while I am taking medication for it. So yeah, just to ease anyone who may be concerned, she is okay. She is doing very, very well. Still healing, still getting there, but I'm being patient. I am really hoping that I can get my pinky back to normal and be able to do nails in a more traditional manner. So for today's application, I'm going to be doing a nude to clear ombre, and I'm first going in with my favorite nude acrylic at the moment, and this is a Makartt color. And as you can see, I do have the super huge jar, and I bought this probably maybe about 5 months ago, and as you can see, I'm only about 1/4 of the way through the jar, so this was definitely a really great purchase. And of course, everything that I use in this video will be linked in my description box. Also, for anyone who may be wondering, I'm working on developing a storefront on Amazon, so definitely do be on the lookout for that in the near future. So as you can see, I'm first starting out by doing the nude, and I'm just putting a thin layer onto the tip of my nail, and I'm going to be creating a little bit of structure towards the cuticle area. And once I have the nude kind of ombreed out as best as I can get it, I will go ahead in with a little bit of clear acrylic just to cap everything off and give it a little bit of structure. So now that the application is done, we're gonna go ahead and start shaping up these nails. And for nail shapes like this, it's a pretty simple process. I do like to stick with mainly a carbide bit for the entire surface of the nails. And then towards the end, I do just like to correct the shape using a nail file. So now we're on to the nail art, and the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of eyeshadow onto the tips of my nails. And for this part, I really wanted to focus on just the tips because I wanted to create a teal green jelly color effect. And I wanted to do it without having to use a jelly gel polish underneath the acrylic. So yeah, this method definitely saved me a lot of time and effort. So before I move on, I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing out my colors. And again, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, everything that I use in this video will be linked in my description box. So for today, we're gonna be using 3 different colors for our koi fishes, and that is orange, black, and white. However, you can use whatever colors you want to kind of customize it to however you want it to look. I'm also gonna be mixing out some colors for the lily pads as well as the lily flowers on top of them. So now I'm taking this little brush, and this is actually an ombre brush. So I for sure know that I am definitely not using this brush correctly, but for whatever reason, I couldn't find the right brush that I was looking for. And I also figured it would help give me that foamy look. So with this white gel polish, I'm trying to create a sea foam effect. And I'm just adding a tiny bit of color just to kind of make it look really wispy and light. This can definitely work with a dotting tool and a little bit of alcohol or acetone. The acetone will just help to kind of blend out the edges and make it kind of melt into the background. But in the end, even though I am using the wrong brush, I definitely think that it gave me the effect I was looking for. So now I'm gonna start painting on those lily pads. And just in case you're wondering exactly how I did this, I make sure to use a very short liner brush, and I'm essentially just painting on the sort of Pac-Man shape, or even just like a pie with a slice taken out of it. I definitely recommend using a short liner brush because using a long one will definitely hinder the amount of control you have over the round shape. And because these are so small, the longer liner brush will definitely not work for this. But even still, definitely do make sure to take your time during this process. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my white gel polish and just start painting on the bodies of the koi fish. And this part is pretty straightforward. I definitely recommend having a reference photo next to you so that you can know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So after I finished the koi fishes and the lily pads, I'm going to be drawing on those lily flowers on top. And these were quite difficult to kind of get the hang of, but I definitely think that they came out very nice for my first try. So here is where I decided that I wanted to add a couple of glittery bubbles on some of these nails. So I'm taking a little bit of rhinestone glue and some glitter shards, and I'm just going to be mixing that together and adding a couple of droplets onto certain parts of these nails. So in order to make these koi fish really pop, I decided to go over these with a little bit of rhinestone glue. I really wanted these to kind of stand out and be a little bit 3D, so I actually did this in about 2 layers. And just for reference, I really only kept the body of the koi fish 3D, and I decided to keep the tails nice and flat. Even still, I did put a little bit of rhinestone glue on the tails, but it is flatter than the rest. Today's set. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this one. This video was a little bit different than my normal, but I really do hope that you guys found this to be relaxing and calming. I definitely enjoyed making this video, so if you would like to see more of this in the future, definitely let me know down in the comments. As always, I do like to put my nail sets on a scale of 1 to 10, and I would definitely give this nail set a good 9 out of 10. I will say that the pinky kind of throws things off just a little bit, and I probably could redo those lily flowers, but other than that, I really do think that this nail set is a win, and I love how 3D and beautiful those koi fishes are. But of course, I would love to hear what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. As always, I wanted to thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you guys in the next one.